You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Okay, so we're back. We've got Dave Chappelle getting nailed by Charles Barkley. My God. Of people in sports, John and Mick, has Charles Barkley disappointed us as much as anybody when it comes to
he used to be definitely the anti-woke back in the day. He's like, I'm not a role model. He was doing his own thing. He was talking about running for governor of Alabama. He used to be a Republican. Now he seems to pander to the left now.
Absolutely. Well, he was one of the ones out there that was pushing the vaccine down everybody's throats in Alabama. And he was holding events that was pushing the vaccine on everybody. And yeah, Charles Barkley used to be the voice that kind of pushed back in the other direction. When everybody was going in one direction, Charles went in the other. And now it seems that Charles Barkley has decided to fall in line with the woke sports media. We've seen this coming. He's been doing it for a while. I've always been very vocal. Charles Barkley is my all-time favorite NBA player. But he has disappointed us nonetheless. John, do you want to read this? Because, well, I can't see it.
Yeah. It says here, it's nothing to joke about. It's a serious subject. Charles Barkley voices distaste over Dave Chappelle's SNL Monologue. Veteran stand-up comedian Dave Chappelle has been at the receiving end of a lot of public ire following his anti-Semitic statements. In a monologue he performed at Saturday Night Live, three-time Grammy Award winner touched upon the recent controversy surrounding Kanye West and Irving. Before beginning his 15-minute monologue, Chappelle read the following statements, quote, I denounce anti-Semitism in all its forms, and I stand with my friends in the Jewish community. And that is Kanye, and that is Kanye, how you buy yourself some time, said the Stars Born actor who was welcome with Ron Claus. And we're not going to play the clip there. Moving forward, Chappelle would raise some eyebrows while addressing Jews in Hollywood and societal stereotypes. Do we even need to read this? I guess we should. Quote, I got to tell you guys, I've been probably doing this at 35 years now. And earlier in my career, I learned that there are two words in the English language that you should never say together in sequence. And those words are the and Jews. I'll say it in German, the Juden. If they're black, then it's a gang. If they're Italian, it's a mob. But if they're Jewish, it's a coincidence and you should never speak about it. I've been to Hollywood and this is just what I saw. It's a lot of Jews, like a lot, but that doesn't mean anything. There's a lot of black people in Ferguson, Missouri, but that doesn't mean we run the place. That's pretty good right there. Now, Barkley here. Where is it at? Where is Barkley at? Because I don't want to have to read all of this right here. Where's Barkley at?
I think you actually...
I passed it up.
I think you scrolled past it. Right there.
Oh, okay, there it is.
But
Comedy Snoop Dogg the other night as well.
Let me add some more context to this. I watched that monologue. He said Kanye got in so much trouble that Kyrie Irving got in trouble.
Yeah, he did say that.
And then he said the NBA came out, hammered Kyrie, told him he couldn't play, and he said they threw out all these ridiculous demands. And then Chappelle paused and he said, and that's where I had the issue. And so that's where he railed on everything that was going on. By the way, it should be noted, Chappelle's monologue is the highest watched clip for SNL this year. And it's not even close on YouTube. His clip blew up. And it was the highest rated episode of the year for Saturday Night Live. In the ratings. That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
All the outrage.
Yeah,
and
behind the line was
everybody
saying
watched.
that as well. He was saying that the SNL was absolutely they lost something like 60% of their viewership over the past 2 years by going woke.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
Dave Chappelle kind of shot it up quite a bit as well.
Yeah, it's the first time I've watched in probably like 5 or 6, 7, 8 years. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Do you want to play the clip?
I probably of Barkley.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Basketball legend, NBA analyst, Mr. Charles Barkley. Good morning to you, sir. I really appreciate you joining us.
Of course, Don. Thank you guys for having me.
Why so outspoken, especially when it comes to this issue? You know, even as someone you're covering sports, but you're speaking out about issues that have to do with culture
And I'm not exactly sure what this Chappelle part is.
and society. Why so outspoken about this?
Well, Don, I don't like that word outspoken because I hope anybody who sees racism in any form whatsoever should stand up, whether it's against a black person, a Hispanic person, a Jewish person, Asian. Asian hate's going a big deal in this country right now. Anybody should try to do the right thing. If you see something wrong when it comes to race or homophobic or sexist, you should always say something. So, I'm always going to do that. I don't care about the repercussions. If I see something wrong happening, Don, I'm going to say something.
Let's see.
Just wrong. It's nothing to joke about. It's a very serious subject. You know, Don, it's crazy. I'm almost 60 years old, and I grew up in Alabama, you know, and obviously I know about Montgomery, Selma, Birmingham, things like that. To still be having racial conversations 60 years later, and we're debating whether people have the right to say it and joke about it, it's really, it just makes me sad.
Yeah.
It makes me mad, but it really just makes me sad that 60 years later, we're still having racial conversations 60 years later. Well, you know, Don, first of all, one thing that always has disturbed me as a black person, which really bothers me about the Kyrie Irving situation and the Kanye West situation. First of all, being black in America is already hard enough.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I'm a black man. I'm a black man here. And there's nothing hard about being black. If you apply yourself, you could achieve anything in this country. There's never been one single white man in my 45 years on this planet that's ever stopped me from doing a damn thing. That is bullshit.
John, has anybody literally ever walked up to you and said, nope, you're black. You can't do this.
It's never happened.
Okay. Well,
I'm going to tell you a story. Back when I went to college in 1995, I was on a band scholarship. The band was probably like 97% white. Guess what? All of them were nice to me. None of them said, "You're not welcome here." We were all equal. This is bullshit.
And for us to go at other ethnic groups just makes things worse because it's hard enough being black. And one thing has always disappointed me, black people treat gay people. We are the worst when it comes to treating gay people. And that's
You know, he's not lying about that. See, the left wants you to believe that black people are all down with that alphabet stuff. Rose, I believe I told you this before. Black people ain't down with that alphabet stuff. They're not. He's right about that.
one thing growing up, it really always bothers me. And I want to reach out to you and all my gay friends, all my transgender friends, and tell you, man, I got nothing but love and respect for you. I want you to be you. And I wanted you to know that day, because I understand being black, what it's like being gay, because you get mistreated, and it's really unfortunate and sad and stupid, to be honest with you.
Charles, you mentioned your home state of Alabama. We both share that.
Thank you for that, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, that's a lovely. I'm glad you pointed that out. Obviously, you're an Auburn fan. I'm an Alabama fan, so we disagree.
Okay, you can stop it there. They're getting ready to get into the Kerry Lake thing. I remember that part of the clip.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to call him out on this. It's bullshit. Because what is Dave Chappelle's actual job title? What does he do for a living? He's
Comedian.
a comedian, is he not? Okay. Well, since the beginning of time, comedians have been doing what? They have been making fun of cultural, timely events and people of all ethnicities. That's what a comedian does. He goes out there, or she, and absolutely destroys the events of the current times. Regardless, nobody should be off limits from a stand-up comedian talking about events going on. I do not believe that Kyrie, Kanye, Dave Chappelle, none of these folks, even Charles Barkley, even though I can't stand his opinion here, they should all have the right to say it.
Yeah. I'm not calling for him to be canceled. I don't agree with him, but he has every right to say it.
Without repercussions of being canceled. Kyrie Irving should have never missed a second on the goddamn basketball court. Not a second. He didn't even say anything. He shared a GD link on Amazon. Jeff Bezos' mother effing ass had it on Amazon's website.
It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still on Amazon.
I mean, and Charles Barkley has sold out to everything he used to be.
Yep.
Everything. He has decided.
He definitely came off as like an anti-establishment, anti-PC.
He couldn't stand the media status quo. Remember, that's what he built his brand on. Charles Barkley sold it all out. Just sold it all out. Black and White Network supporters, make sure you go over and check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. 25% off USA First, 25% off USA First. Go now.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.